chaos. Ukraine's largest bank is trying to keep the country's economy running. Privatbank is facing, well, enormous hurdles. It's asking for armoured trucks so it can continue to load ATMs with cash. It's collaborating with Elon Musk's Starlink to ensure operations continue, and it's fending off potential Russian cyber attacks. What an enormous amount on the agenda for Sharon, Easky, the chair of the Supervisory Board for the bank. She joins me now. Thank you for taking the time. I have to be honest. I mean, I know that large parts of Ukraine are operationally normal, in a sense, the western part of the country. But I still find it amazing that the bank is operating as best it can throughout the country, or where it can.
Well, you're exactly right that this has been an extraordinary challenge for our bank, but for the banking system overall. But the good news is that the financial sector is extraordinarily resilient. And we have, in fact, met those challenges. Many of our armored cars, just so you know, went to support Army and other government needs. So that was very important. And yes, we were really appreciative of Elon Musk and SpaceX for providing the Starlink kits so that we could keep our bank stabilized, because stabilization, of course, of providing financial services is essential for our clients, both in Ukraine and those that have gone into other countries. And I have to say that it is really, truly the extraordinary commitment and bravery that the Ukrainians show, not only on the battlefield as they face these atrocities, but also to provide essential services across the country.
And the cyber attacks, which I'm sure even before this war were multiple and frequent, they must have really ramped up.
Well, you know, that's the great thing about the brilliant work of the IT community across the globe. Over this crisis, we have transitioned and are continuing to transition our bank services to the cloud. And the protections that we have at two different levels through commercial platforms, but now more importantly through the Amazon web system and web services, have provided substantial protection to the bank. And we don't, this last couple of weeks, haven't really been too concerned about the cyber attacks, since we have appropriate levels of protection.
So what do you need? I mean, and obviously the country needs military assistance and is getting as much as can. But in terms of as a bank, I mean, obviously liquidity comes from the central bank, and the central bank who we've spoken to, and they're doing the best they can in difficult circumstances. What do you need?
Well, you know, what Ukraine needs, what the bank needs, what the world needs is to end this war with Ukraine, with Russia. And again, the atrocities that the Ukrainian people are having to deal with while still keeping essential services going are just really incredible. One of the things that is a particular concern to us now, and I think should be a concern to the global, the entire globe, is the potential impact on the food supply that results from this war in Ukraine. We've heard that up to 500 million people in many countries, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Northern Africa, and Middle East, rely heavily on Ukraine for their grains, food supplies, sunflower oil, which in many countries is an essential food service, a food product.
Right.
And without the supply of food, the effects are going to be devastating. So I really think that there needs to be more attention spent on this issue. The government, as I said, is working. The central bank is working. The banking sector is working. We have launched a substantial lending program for the ag sector, which should keep the the agricultural services and this spring's crops sown. Much progress has been made, but more attention really needs to be given to this particular issue.